Emmerdale Spoilers, another major character dies, and the Dingle is the killer. A murder is set to befall the village, and the Dingle is responsible. After a spate of Emmerdale deaths, Liv, Harriet, Al, Lloyd, Rishi, and Victor, there's a new name set to join that list. A huge week of Emmerdale episodes is ahead, and it centers around the discovery of a bloodied, beaten, and most importantly, dead rapist Craig, found by a shaken Billy on the home farm estate. Each of the Dingles has a strong motive to off Lydia's attacker, but which of them would actually do it? This special whodunit episodes will see Lydia reeling from the shock news and gathering the Dingles as she sets about trying to identify his killer during a lock-in at the Woolpack. There are flashbacks, lies, alibis, no alibis, and a whole lot of secrets for Lydia to unpick before the killer is revealed. It's not a surprise that Craig has met his untimely demise after Kane reminded Sam of the Dingle law that Craig must be served justice. Lydia learns that Sam and Kane had Craig locked in a barn and they seem like obvious culprits. Too obvious, perhaps. There are other guilty-looking Dingles. Aaron is also an obvious suspect, having arrived back in the village severely unhinged. He's put under the spotlight but is not at all happy about being pushed for an alibi. Instead, he shifts focus onto Charity, which is a rather slippery thing to do and not exactly the actions of an innocent man. Caleb is also on the suspect list, and his flashback reveals that he is not at all telling his family the truth. Could Belle have snapped over Lydia's ordeal and taken matters into her own hands? Her flashback not only reveals Tom proposed to her after a romantic meal, a big secret that she's keeping from her nearest and dearest, it also reveals she's telling her family a whopping lie. And Mandy and Marlon, perhaps the two of the most harmless Dingles, are thrust into the focus of the investigation. But while the risk of these two killing anyone is low, it's never zero. They are Dingles after all. Mandy is harboring a big secret, and Marlon withholds some key information. Were these two in on it together? Or could there be a big twist that sees Kim Tate and hubby Will guilty of seeking revenge? In a big tease about this explosive week, producer Laura Shaw said, "The week will truly keep everyone on the edge of their seats with each day more and more explosive secrets revealed that promise to have huge repercussions, shatter lives and cause fireworks in the Dingles bigger than ever seen before." Juicy. As the story builds, viewers will finally learn what truly happened that night. Which of the Dingles murdered Craig, or were they all in on it together?
Xin chào các bạn đã quay trở lại UK Spoiler. Vừa rồi các bạn đã theo dõi một sản phẩm của chúng tôi, UK Spoiler, một kênh tin tức chuyên cung cấp cho các bạn những thông tin mới nhất về những bộ phim xà phòng của Vương quốc Anh.